So, are you ready to deal with the consequences of our actions?
No.
Neither am I, but we have to. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Because we still don't have food. We were in mourning. We have to rebuild. Should we check on our friends first?
I guess.
Okay. Tang frowns. I just don't understand, she says. Why now? Why does it keep getting worse? Mars. She crosses her arms and sulks. What's the point of having all these kudos if I can't actually use them to, like, buy stuff we need? Like, hello? It's not like I can mail order some more supplies through the wormhole. Everything is just destroyed. Dad, are you okay? Nope, it's hard to talk to your dad about everything. Losing your mom, then losing the colony is too much to take. Neither of you know what to say. I know it's hard, Cal says, fiddling nervously with a tassel on his shirt. But I think, what would your mom do right now? She wouldn't complain, that's for sure. We can either mourn or rebuild, I know that. And then you! I wonder if we're ever going to find, like, alien tech. Wouldn't that be cool?
I mean, he doesn't understand the concept of parents. So.
Huh?
I mean, he doesn't understand the concept of parents. So.
Yeah, but he should understand the concept of losing someone that you love, but...
He doesn't have that, that's the thing.
Alright. We can apply to be a tutor. Well, no, we can't, because we need reasoning. And these are mixed out. So we're going to have to rebuild. Ready? 3 toughness, 3 organizing, 5 kudos, and 10 stress.
Okay. What does mourning do? You just being...
It's our stress reliever.
Oh.
The first month of quiet passes, each day plodding one after the other. You still have trouble sleeping in the classroom barracks, but there's nowhere else to go. Every day you wake with the others and try to make the best of it. Grief and anger comes in waves, not just for you, but everyone. Some days are better than others. You're assigned to help rebuild the walls. The first part of the month is spent just dragging away the wreckage, sorting it into salvage or recycling. By the time that's done, crews disassembling parts of the stratospheric have delivered enough salvage that you can begin work patching up the walls. A sense of urgency permeates the crew. After everything, the people need to feel safe. Dice is on the work crew with you, something he does begrudgingly. Walls didn't help the first time, he grumbles whenever anyone asks for his opinion. We should just tear them all down and live like the animals do. If someone planted a bunch of buildings on my land, I'd be pissed off too.
I mean, he has a point when it comes to living in invading somebody else's planet.
True, but that would take us more into rebellion. Should we agree with Dice, or should we just work hard?
There's no way to be neutral, is there?
No, I don't think so. Should we just go for full anarchy?
How is the character chart again?
We are.
It's a character chart for the people's. Friends.
The only character we're going to be able to see is him. He has more rebellion. He's more adventurous and he's very wild.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's the only one that we can see that with.
I mean, in the end, even if you break it down, they have no defense whatsoever. So what will be their defense if they have no thing?
That's the point of us rebuilding before the next one.
Yeah. So work hard, I guess.
By the end of the month, you made noticeable progress. There are other priorities and not a lot of construction material, but when last year's mushroot harvest is done drying out, you'll be able to do more. Even if Dice is right that it didn't help the first time, it's better than nothing. 2027. Okay, that technically does help, but what if I move her over here? Nope, that just drops us. Do we have anything? That's a redraw, and that changes the suit color. But we would be losing the yellow flower. Should we just push through and give, what, 5 stress?
Yeah.
The sun finally dawned again on your birthday. You wake up early and climb to the top of the engineering to watch the first sun's watery rays break the horizon as the wormhole recedes across the sky. Dawn should represent hope after a long period of darkness, but this light only reveals the full extent of the damage to the colony. You've been having trouble sleeping, like most people. It's hard to find rest, crammed into a classroom with all the other kids and their families. Every time you close your eyes, you see. You shake your head to clear the memories. You pull your blanket more tightly around your shoulders. Not your blanket. That one's gone. And stare out as the sun rises on the horizon, meager and sickly. Hey, kiddo, you hear then your dad comes and sits down beside you. I was looking for you. Nice view, huh? At least we got a rooftop patio out of the deal. He laughs at his own joke, then just sort of trails off with a sigh afterwards. He puts his arm around your shoulders and you sit in silence for a while, watching the sunrise pick out all the broken glass littering the fields, glimmering like a field of stars. Neither of you really know what to say. It's clear your dad feels like he has to give you a pep talk, but there's the pressure of nature to the silence that makes it feel impossible for either of you to start. Eventually, he just sighs and his shoulders slump. I know things seem pretty bad right now, he says, squinting into the sunrise.
I actually just thought of something. Well, as we know, I'm pretty sure the planet is against them. Because I'm going to keep getting goddamn attacked every goddamn freaking season. But, what if them trying to cultivate food resources is the world that's preventing that area to making food for them?
This is why I was thinking the whole hive mind thing, because in a lot of cases, when you see mushrooms, they're usually in a group.
Yeah.
And then sometimes in a circle. There's usually like one main one and everybody else branches off of them. Mm-hmm. Some trees do this too. Mm-hmm. So technically it's like one entity just spread out across different ways.
Yeah, probably the planet is alive, and then probably every time they try to cultivate food and they can't make anything, you just like,
it's basically
shit. They just preventing that one.
Yes.
Probably it's like, you ain't getting no goddamn resources in that corner. You in my territory.
It sounds like he's taking all his effort not to cry, but it'll get better. It has to, right? You're not so sure. At least your mom wasn't here to see this, he mutters. That's the silver lining, I guess. You watch the sunrise together for a few more minutes. After a bit, your dad musters up a brave smile and pulls out a little box tied with a piece of gardening twine. Happy birthday, my little rutabaga, he says. Oh, +5 to all challenges, we get a new medallion. You know what it is before you open it. Your old medallion. The one your dad made with the sun on it to represent Earth. Was broken during the attack, and all the chaos you didn't even notice, but your dad did. It made you a new one. It's just like you remembered. A similar design with a wormhole this time to represent Vertruma. You thank him and squint out the swirling wormhole, still barely visible in the brightening sky. It's so massive and awe-inspiring this time of year, but it always seems to herald disaster. You're happy to watch it fade away into the daylight. Your dad slaps you on the back. What a birthday, huh? Here's to hoping they all get better from here. You both head back downwards to the wreckage of the canteen, where they put up temporary roofing with whatever tarps and scraps they could find. The colony nanoprinters, the few that still run, have been working day and night to replace the necessities of life, but larger construction projects are going to take time. Auntie Anne has coaxed the kitchen nanoprinters into making soy gruel and pressed bars. Life-sustaining but depressing. You and the other colonists eat your breakfast in stony silence as you mentally prepare for the day. Governor Udicott looks more frail than you've ever seen her, but her eyes remain determined. Last week, they held a mass funeral for everyone who died. There's talk of turning the Stratospherics' destroyed front half into a memorial shrine. After everything useful has been salvaged, there is still so much to do.
Savage.
I mean, if our savage queen gets what she wants, then yeah. Because we're not going to be able to do much of anything. We can't even leave. All we can do is keep rebuilding.
And communicating with other people, I guess.
I mean, the only things that we have as collectibles is a cluster.
Which is
was for Mars, and the flower for Tammy, but we can't give those to them. Everyone's too depressed. And we still have the deficit of food. This wretched planet, Mars grumbles, gazing up at the wreckage of the Stratospheric. That was my ship!
I'm done.
Tang. Tangent paces outside the engineering wing, the only building still standing. With everyone living in here, there's barely enough room to think.
Oh my god.
Dice, what you guys say? Oh, what do you want? You know what? Screw you, Dice. I don't want to talk to you right now. And he's saying the same thing he said last time. No anemone still. All we can do is keep rebuilding. You're assigned to help out in geoponics. The agriculturists have been hard at work trying to salvage what they can of the ruined fields and destroyed greenhouses, but there's still much work to be done. Your dad has taken over as chief cultivator. Succeeding your mom was already difficult for him. And now there's this. He's never been the kind of guy to hide from hard work, but he's been pretty distant lately. Cal's working in geoponics too, of course. He smiles when he sees you. See, this is our ray of sunshine. This is the one guy that you can't really keep down. Hey, Solana, there's lots of stuff to do. What do you want to work on? Should we repair the greenhouse, work the fields, or rebuild the animal pens? I think the animals will... Yeah, the animals will be the quickest, like, food source-wise.
But where's the dad?
Trying his best. Trying his very best. That's all I can say. Huh?
I guess the animal pens.
Okay. The pens only suffered minor damage during the attack.
I knew it.
Weirdly.
It's mainly the greenhouses. So I was thinking either the greenhouse or the pens.
Most of the damage seems to have come from inside the pens, as if the normally tame animals have been stirred into a frenzy. Tangent is also there, though it's not to help hammer and nail things. She's studying the animals, trying to figure out what could have influenced them. She takes blood and hair samples and readings with some sort of complicated brain scanning device. Interesting, is all she says, not explaining her findings to you or Cal. Everyone is worried that this will be the final nail in the coffin for your food supply after the famine last year. You try not to think about it too hard, instead focusing on just doing what you can to help rebuild. We need to get back to the vertigo. Okay. You know what? Not that. There we go. The Hawkeyes saved us. I mean, not the way that they should, but we only got 8 stress, so we can keep this up for a bit. You're eating in the mess tents when you hear something rumbling. Your bowl and cutlery start rattling. People look around in alarm. Could it be another attack? So soon? You begin to hear shouting from outside. Someone runs into the tent. There's something falling from the sky, and it's on fire. Asteroid? You join the crowd of people leaving your temporary structures to gather in the colony square. People are squinting up into the milky, quiet sunlight, pointing and gesturing wildly. Whoops.
Another ship.
The heliopause. Mars grabs your shoulder. It's another ship, she exclaims. Look, look, it's another spaceship from Earth. Excitement ripples from the crowd. Could it be? So is this how we got more people?
That's probably right.
You stare up, unbelieving, at the rapidly approaching ship. Yeah, that is not in control. That's not control. The flames of its entry in the atmosphere dissipate, but a thick column of greasy black smoke trails behind it. Soon you can hear the whistle of it ripping through the atmosphere. Yeah, that is not controlled. It is an enormous ship coming at you way too fast. The ship's reverse thrusters fire, trying to slow it down, but so it doesn't smash into a billion pieces when it hits the planet. Everyone scatters to take cover. You crouch behind some rocks, throw your arms over your head, and kiss your ass goodbye. I mean, squeeze your eyes shut. You hear the massive spaceship touch down in geoponics. God damn it!
That's my mother's grave!
Plowing through the fields and grinding over what was left of the greenhouses.
Out of all places you land, in my mother's grave?
My mother's final resting place.
At least smash Uticon's house. God damn it.
You hate Uticon.
Bro, at least smash Uticon's house, bro.
You're thrown to the ground from the force of the impact as shrapnel and small rocks zing past your head. It grinds along like some roaring monster, cutting a great scar through the colony and kicking up an enormous cloud.
Because, like, even though the ship is wrecked, I'm pretty sure they have some salvaged, salvageable parts, like machinery, food.
Finally, the ship comes to a creaking, shuddering halt.
And food. Probably got printers.
You and the other colony
hydroponic shits. I'm just like, just right after my mother died. Right after my mother died, we probably have proper machinery to make food.
Exactly.
Because obviously in their later years, they were living perfectly fine. I mean, well, not maybe perfectly fine, but maybe the plot thickens later on, but they were able to eat and survive. So I'm like, why did you decide to
We will do better.
You should have, no. I take back everything I said. Nah, don't smash Uticon's house, even though it would be fucking hilarious. You should have smashed it during Ghost Season with that big tentacle Cthulhu shit. If you smashed during the Cthulhu shit, we would have lived.
Okay. You and the other colonists carefully crawl out of your hiding places, coughing and rubbing your eyes. The new ship is half buried and obscured by dust. You can tell it's from Earth. You squint and make out stenciled letters. Heliopause. The hatch opens in its side, and silhouettes begin to emerge. Silhouettes with guns!
Okay, take it back. Let's go crash in the other atmosphere, please.
Soldiers march out of the dust and quickly surround all of the remaining colonists. More soldiers form 2 parallel lines from the ship to the square. Their guns parade rest. And a lone...
Oh, come on! You don't tell me this is a usurping coup d'etat shit, but now... Fucking speak English.
A lone figure strides down the center towards you.
Oh,
hello!
He screams usurp! A cringe lord usurp!
What's his name? Loom.
What'd I tell you?
Greetings, fugitives of Earth, the man says. That's what he wrote, fugitives. Spreading his hands wide.
He screams usurp!
A dismayed murmur ripples through the crowd. The adults exchange significant looks. Chief Engineer Instance tries to slip...
You're telling me we're not even...
Wait, listen. Chief Engineer Instance tried to slip away, but she was stopped by a line of soldiers. The man smiles. He has a broad, easygoing smile that doesn't match the threatening aura of the soldiers. Nor the smoking room of the ship behind him. I am Commander Loom, he says proudly. As captain of the Heliopause, I have come to render aid and bring you to justice. What did we do? What did our mom do?
So wait, no. So you're telling me...
We ran.
So you're telling me we're not even colonists. We're just escape artists.
He has a nice... He
The
has a
question
nice
is, how the
design.
fuck they get a ship? How the fuck they got a ship? How the fuck they even got coordinates? How they even got because usually when you got escape artists who just escaping and doing whatever, they usually don't have that much technology to deal with all that stuff.
Right.
So you're telling me these people with the freaking high technology shit, what the thing called the hollow shit now, whatever they're called,
stratospheric and all of that,
and you got all of them bullshits that I don't understand nonsense. You're telling me you're a fugitive? How the fuck did you acquire those equipments?
They probably snuck and stole the ship.
Wait.
Okay, hold on.
Are you telling me our precious little Papa Sheep, Mom, Professor Hal Dinglebird, Piggy, all those happy-go-lucky sweet people are fugitives?
Apparently.
And we're descendants of criminals.
Lulu did say that she had to fight against the people of Earth. She never explained how.
I thought that was bullshit. Like, you know how the stories of World War I and II, and then the aftermath, and because
in my day I had to do this.
Yeah. I thought it was like that, and like, oh, you should be happy that you're not dealing with the shit I've been through. I'm like, I understand.
Apparently, it's not that.
I was like, what the fuck did I witness?
Let's listen.
No. And our father, he's a limp noodle chicken butt who likes to poke with animals. How the fuck he's a fugitive?
But think about this.
Or did he?
They don't. Here's the thing. We're on year 5 of this. They don't know this planet, do they? All we have to do is just say some of us ran out in glow season.
No.
All we gotta do is survive to glow season, and then we can just fuck them over with the planet.
Because you're saying that they don't know us, but the thing is, obviously,
But they don't know the planet. We know the planet. We've been here 5 years. We at least know some bullshit.
Yeah, but
we just don't have to tell them.
Yeah, well, which is indeed true. But I'm pretty sure they should have records of the people, though.
They will have records of the people, but not of the children. But they also don't have records of the planet. This is what I'm saying. It's like
No, I understand that. But the thing is, even if they have children, obviously they will have the conversation. Oh my God, the criminals have children. Because there are.
So are you expecting us to pay for the crimes of our parents?
From the way he acted, hell yeah, he's that type of person. Like, even if they're innocent children in the group, I'm pretty sure he's that type of person who don't give a damn about criminal children.
Evelyn, I just thought about something. And Nomi-nate is really sore right now. And if they say shit,
we can pause this, but we can ignore this game for just do this another day. No.
We ready to listen? Because we kind of went on a tangent for like 5 minutes. Utica steps forward out of the crowd. You're not the commander of the Helio.
Oh, thank God! It's a fucking traitor.
Where is the person I was speaking to? Commander Morikawa.
Oh shit! So that means she must have requested for help.
Yeah, everyone is surprised. Utica has been in communication with this ship, and for how long? So Utica knew, but nobody else knew.
So maybe she was calling requests for help, and then there was a traitor among the group. Just usurped the shit. He's like, I'm gonna take over.
Okay. I am the captain of the Heliopause, Loon repeats stubbornly and adds, according to the chain of command, we sustained significant loss of personnel when we went through the wormhole.
That's a lie.
You can't help but notice many of the soldiers exchanged looks at this time. You wonder how many people had to die before Loon became commander.
What I tell you, he's a fucking traitor. He probably like, oh, we're in a new planet. That means I can, like, Earth, obviously there's too many command people and blah, 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 and I can't take over those people. But we're going to a new planet, new people, new place I can take over, become the king. So I'm going to be a little Chad-looking, bullshit, Fabio-looking, ratchet-looking piece of shit who's a disgrace to Fabio himself. He's trying to look out wannabe-looking.
Okay.
Freaking,
I got to get those sprites done because I'm going to have to put you on there.
Wannabe-looking, Chad Fabio-looking shit that who's trying to look like he cool and shit. Get your out my face.
As the commanding officer, Loon.
Hey, look at his clothes! His clothes looking... His clothes is fucking ratchet!
Your hatred is starting to choke you. Calm down.
Bro, the minute he came out, I screamed, usurper!
Usurper?
You can't tell me. The minute you saw his picture, he don't look like no goddamn ratchet-ass fool who trying to be kid. No ratchet-ass fool who look like, I want to take over the world.
Let's continue on.
No, you need to answer my goddamn question. You can't tell me that the way he looks does not scream a wannabe child who wanted to be like, oh, my father was a cool ass person. No, this is the best reference from Owl House when that person wanted to be a wannabe like what was it from Bellamy's?
Bellows?
Yeah, I thought it was Bellamy's.
No, it's Bellows.
Oh, Bellows. Oh, why am I thinking One Piece then? But yeah, you like that person want to be like what was it? One of his little tiny subordinates. He's like, I'm just gonna be just like Bellows. And
Kikimora.
Yes, he's a piece. He's just like that one. His body looks like that.
Calm down. You're starting to choke on your own hatred. Okay?
You can't tell me you don't look like that.
Okay. Let's continue on before you kill yourself.
Bro, you can't tell me he don't look like that.
Yeah. As the commanding officer, I declare this colony to be under our protection. Bro, as such, you are all now subject to the laws of Earth.
Bro, he looked like, I know I'm beautiful. I know women like me. That's why I'm wearing some ratchet-ass looking clothes.
To be quite blunt, young man, it appears you need us as much as we need you, Udicott replies primly. The Vitruman colony, such as it is, offers our hospitality to our guests from Earth.
Oh, this is the bad time for Udicott to pass away, man.
Yeah, Loom opens his mouth, but Udicott cuts him off. Now, there's no need for this posturing. Whatever the purpose of your mission here, you will soon learn that on this side of the wormhole, we are all human. Right now, we need each other more than we need mandates from Earth.
So, all those times that I be hating on Udicott for being her randomness,
she became that bitch.
No. Like, I no. Besides that, I'd rather keep Udicott here. Udicott, don't pass away, please, because this is not the.
She's in her 80s, going to 90s.
She's
and we're in
This
famine.
is the bad time. This is a bad time for Udicott to pass away, man. Because you got a ratchet ass looking chess man here.
Here's the thing. We have good bravery, good persuasion, fairly good creativity, and good perception. We can pull a freaking Fire Nation thing and assassinate him. Okay, we can kill him.
Bro, Utica can't be passing away now because without that lady, he's still gonna be on full command.
Oh no! Utica turned to the assembled colonists. Effective immediately, I will be stepping down as governor and turning leadership to the council to Lou.
Never mind, take back shit. I take all my words back. You piece of little shit. Oh, boy, I had good words for you for 2 seconds. You can't even let me speak good shit for 2 seconds. I take it back. They should have smacked your house. They should have killed your ass in there. Daisy. What did I just witness this bullshit? Oh, yeah.
She smiles gently at him. I hope that will satisfy your craving for justice. At least while we get our feet under us. Judging from the number of guns on display, you don't think you have a choice in this.
I shouldn't have said shit.
No one knows how to react.
No, you know what? We should have done what Dice did. Instead of work hard, we should have left. He's like, either work hard or he's like, out. Yeah, bro, we should have just been Dice and just fucked this shit up. What the fuck are we here, bro?
Don't mind me. I'm gonna take my
That's what's right. We should have been building the walls. We should have been finding a way to freaking leave.
No one knows how to
take our family members and the proper people we care for and bring that shit out. Make that all. Let the rest of people die.
No one knows how to react. A new governor from Earth? Nearly 100 new colonists? Most of them trained soldiers? What does this mean for the colony?
It's gonna be a fucking
crowd
dystopian society. That's what it's gonna be.
The crowd disperses slowly, and the council members follow Loom back to the heliopause, presumably to talk about the future of the colony. Shit! Our dad went! He's part of the council! I just thought about that. If it was Mom would have had her shovel and taking some heads.
Man, she would have got that fucking... No, if she didn't have no shovel, she would have got her damn leg. Bro, she would have took her own damn leg to beat the shit out of these people. Because our weak little potato father can't do that shit.
Okay, you track down your friends. So what do you think about these new people? Mars asked. I don't want to share this planet.
I'm like, they're just going to boss us around. Which one we should pick? Both of the last two
This is a Tammy idea.
Man.
These two are like freaking Tammy ideas. No. Tammy, I'm sorry, but you got to sit back for a bit.
Okay, I think that they're going to boss us around.
Tangent. They don't live here. They don't know what it's like. And they're just going to swoop in and act like they're better than us. She hugs her arms around herself. Did you see what they were doing to Instance? Yeah, they manhandled
the cure! Instance and Tangent are the cure for the Popeye! Why are you taking Instance?
The entire colony. Now,
wait. Before you continue, doesn't this mean we have limited restrictions on getting outside and even further now?
We're following Dice outside.
Oh my god, we should have picked Dice! See, even though Dice is a little shit, at least he has some points!
I mean, yeah, he has points,
but you have to realize, even though he's a little shit and be like, because we have the mindset more towards helping the colony and our family and friends there. He has the mind of outside the box permanently because one, he has no parents. Two, he doesn't care about people. So he's thinking more outside of the box instead of thinking of the common sense that we're stuck with. Like how do you what's the imprint mentality or something? Is all not imprint mentality, like what is it like? Because all this stuff you've been taught and that's how you build
the
up.
Nature versus nurture thing.
Yeah, so because all the stuff we've been taught, nurtured, and stuff like that, obviously our mindset is towards that. Dice, since you don't give a damn about, he never had parents, so he never dealt with caring and love and blah blah blah. He never truly cared about what's going on in the colony. Sure, if there's interesting things going on, he'll be like, okay, I see that here and there. But he basically, if we're the box from what we've been taught, he's outside of it, thinking of other things. So I'm just like, yeah, we see him as a little shit, but half the time he has a point.
True. But the thing is like, you are on an unfamiliar planet and you don't know what you're doing, so you have to work together to get this shit done. And I understand that he's the outside looking in, and it's always great to have that kind of perspective. But motherfucker, please talk to us about this shit.
Now that's the one thing I would.
We need the camaraderie. We need all of our heads together.
Like that is indeed one thing I agree with. Dice, even though you're basically outside the box permanently, while we're inside the box, at least open your mouth so we can have some proper discussion.
Right. Okay, the entire colony, now twice as many of you, sets to work on salvaging the wreckage of the heliopause, tearing it down and combining it with the Stratospheric's remaining engine section.
And I bet they have proper equipment like hydroponic shit that they needed for food consumption, all that bullshit I was reading earlier.
Spirits are high, though these new colonists from the heliopause are not like any people you've met before. With their uniforms and weapons, they're more like an invading force than a rescue.
Yeah, you see?
You aren't sure what that means for the colony. But also, I'm curious, what our rebellion and, like, thing would have influenced this?
No, from the way he acting, that looked like this is a permanent plot shit. It's just that depending on how you work with the situation when they pop up. Like,
okay, wait. It didn't show back on the colony. So we're about to go into another prompt. Well, as the dust settles, you rebuild your colony around the new ship, the heliopause. Many new arrivals, soldiers mainly, are aloof at first. Many see you as fugitives.
How are we fugitives?
Together you build new walls, living quarters, greenhouses, and a massive bunkered garrison. The Strauss engineering wing is the only reminder of your old colony. The heliopause brought enough rations for another 5 years, as well as rich seed banks and working hydroponics.
What did I
Finally,
say?
An end to
what did I say?
Into the slow starvation you felt for years. They also have more guns and explosives than you've seen in your life. Even the ship has guns. Yeah, it does. A full stomach, a roof over your heads, and the promise of safety convinces most Stroud colonists to accept the
This is just a freaking how you call that shit again? English woman. You know what I'm talking about?
They're feeding you and stuff, but you're going to get subjugated by them.
No, what is the word that you got your own little happy town, and I don't know, you got some bullshit people coming out over and like, oh, we're gonna take over your lives and shit.
An invasion.
What is another word? This is the one. It's like, you know, this is gonna be your life now. Like, even though you still have their normal lives, but they prefer their old life compared to the new life they have right now.
That's just usually how generations go, to be honest.
Not in that way. Man, this is a word I'm looking for. It's not invasion. It's not dystopia.
It's under new management.
I don't know what word I'm looking for.
In turn, the Helios decides that you criminals pose little threat. a grudging peace brokered between the two groups. You decide they're not so different, really. There are even Helio children born among the stars, just like you. So we get new friends.
New friends? You talking about, man,
So here's our new house.
Oh, this is the scene when we saw from the beginning of the cutscene, remember? But it was broken.
After a month of hard work, you and your dad move into your new quarters, and you have your own bedroom for the first time in your life. You place a picture of your mother on the shelves. So, is that supposed to be a picture of her?
My voice is sore now because I'm screeching of that.
I know.
Bullshit I just witnessed.
You step out into your very own balcony and watch the new colony, its grounds bustling with so many strangers and strange new ideas.
Stranger usurping shit.
So, 5 colony defense. We're back at 0 stress. You feel something rising in your chest that you haven't felt in some time. Hope. Excitement. What will the new day bring?
Yeah, I guess we're trying to agree today.
Okay.
Goddamn, this walls for days.
Sturdy mush log. Can't go no further than that. If you touch my Vriki, I will kill all of you.
Hey, what kind of bullshit we just witnessed here?
Tammy is sitting on the couch in the lounge reading a book to a small group of older children. They squall and fidget as she finishes the book, then disperse like puffballs in the wind. Tammy sighs and closes the book, looking up at you with a gentle smile. I'm trying, but ever since the Creech was destroyed, there's really no keeping this group together. I suppose they were getting too old for the Creech. Her smile goes a little sad on the edges. Oh, but isn't it nice to imagine everything is still how it was before? I haven't seen a real baby in years. Have your flower and please
stop. Cal, will you cry? I'm sorry for your son. Cal, I'm sorry for your son in the future.
You spot Cal sitting in the dirt, picking sullenly at the grass. He's weaving it together to a bracelet. Sometimes it helps if I'm doing something with my hands, he says quietly. If I start to feel scared or upset, I just take a deep breath and try to reconnect with the planet.
We're making an attempt to connect to the planet.
Alright.
New
person! You've seen Nomi. You've seen Nomi around the heliopod since the heliopods landed. They are around your age and barely a meter and a half tall. Only coming up to your shoulder.
Somebody explain this shit about their perpetually born hair, different hair colors?
Yeah. You never see anyone dressed as strangely as they do. You learned their name. Hi! Their voice is high-pitched and quick. I'm Nomi. It's short for nomination.
I nominate for get your ass out of my planet. Get your ass out of my planet. I don't need no whack-ass people here. Man, you was some whack-ass people here.
They do a little twirl and a bow. You introduce yourself and ask about their gender, ask what they do for fun, or ask about their outfit. Honestly, I like their outfit.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm like, why are you born with some whack-ass hair?
Oh, this old thing? I designed it myself. A Nomi original based on the outfit
So
Live and Doula Starlifter wears in the 3rd season of Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform. Then she has to work undercover as the lead singer of an idol group.
Wait, never mind. I thought she can match with Mars, but never mind.
They stick their leg out. I only changed the bottom part, and of course I have to wear my gaming gauntlets. I call them gaming gauntlets, but they are really EnviroSuit gloves that I modded so I could play holo games through them. Do you like games? My faves are Laser Fable and Dig Digger Dog. Laser Fable is so much fun now that we can play outside with a room around. What kind of holo games do you Strato kids like to play? Nomi stops to catch their breath, winded after their extended outburst.
Oh, hell no. Let me out. Get down. I nominate you. Get you off my planet. God damn it. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ.
Okay. Should we get them to calm down? Should we challenge them to a game of Laser Fable? Or should we just leave?
See, I would pick that one, but obviously we need to make friends. So,
challenge them to Laser Fable?
Yeah.
You're on. Nomi helps you install it on your holopalm.
What if she's a gorilla like Curly Fries?
They. Nomi is a they.
Okay, well, what if they are a gorilla like Curly? Well, gorilla is Tammy, but what if she's another?
They. Get the pronouns right, honey.
Oh my God!
Though I do like the hearts, like one filled, one not filled.
Well, what if they English of Tammy and curly fries.
So what if they were like a mix of Tammy and curly fries? Like as far as personality and ability wise?
No, because I'm thinking gorilla strength. Tammy got gorilla strength, but curly fries is as athletic and sporty. So that's what I'm saying.
So a mix of the two.
Yeah.
Laser Fable is an AR game where you bounce hologram lasers off real objects. It's speed based, so it's super hot.
So it's curly fries. What? So I'm not here. Yeah, now it's your turn to die. Now it's your turn to die. I always die in every goddamn episode. It's your turn to die this time.
Okay, they get a +2.
Yeah, you need to die this time, okay?
Okay.
See you on the thing looking dumb right there is hilarious.
Huh?
See you looking dumb right there is hilarious.
Shut up. You're behind back on there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I was trying to do this. You know what? Right there. Jump that to a 23.
You look dumb on the screen.
Okay, that helps. Okay, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I died. 21. 25. Good. I was able to do it!
I'm surprised.
So am I. Right on, Freno. Nomi gives you a high five, then with a couple of quick flicks on their gauntlet, gives you kudos for
Become Soccer! Use the Tammy shield! Use the Tammy shield!
They explain this is how they play Laser Fable with the other kids, except they mostly don't want to play anymore. They say they're too old for it. They just want to be soldiers now, except Rex. He's still cool.
Who the fuck is Rex?
Let's find out. Oh no!
There's a cat man?
But he's by Mars.
Oh my god.
Mars, first, we're going to talk to you. She claps in delight as you approach. Solana! She calls out.
A real friend!
Today I had a conversation with someone I haven't known literally since the day I was born. It was incredible! She clasps her hands to her chest. They didn't know about the time I played Ingenuity in the Kree Shrine.
Oh my god.
And forgot all my lines. Or the time Cal's pants fell down. Or the food fight we had in the Strato mess hall. They didn't know anything!
Because she needed
We
to
just talked, she explains, and we didn't run out of things to say. Here's something to look at your face. Alright, you? The colony is full of new people. Everywhere you look, you see a stranger. It's disorienting. After growing up in a closed spaceship, you never expected to meet any other humans that weren't made here on... Wait. Do we actually have babies?
Yes, that's what she said. That's what Tammy was talking about earlier.
Hello. You bump straight into one of these new people while you're jogging through the colony. Ugh. He laughs and holds you steady, brushing the imaginary dust off you while giving a wide, fanged smile. Hey, it's one of the kids from the Heliopause. You think his name's Rex?
Who she likes the cat man?
I'm pretty sure that's a puppy dog, because he got the spike collar, too. Do they all have at least, like, a type of heart on their face?
Or freaking heterochrome freaking eyes?
Heterochromia?
Yes.
Hey, what's up? You play it cool, give him a little nod. And it is dog ears! You notice his wiggling his dog ears. They can really move independently. Yep, so we know his augment. Pleased to meet you. I'm Rex. And they gave him the
What's your real name? I demand to know what's your real name.
Why is it a flirt? Why is it a flirt? We just met this man. Why is there a flirt?
already said.
Did we just find out Solana's a furry?
I already said I nominate these people to get out of my planet, so you gotta pick something else. So you gotta pick something.
Rex puts a hand against his cheek, looking cute and lost. Hey, since I'm new here, do you think you could help me find the construction yard?
Should we be actually flirting when we are actually trying to get together with Dice?
I'm sorry, but now I need to check. Where y'all at? What, we don't have him yet?
I think it's gonna be updated.
Damn it. Alright, sure. I'll take you over there. You walk over to command. Everything's moved around since Heliopause landed, but the construction yard is still in command where it's always been. At the entrance, you meet Mars, filing her nails and looking like she's waiting for somebody. Why, hello, cutie, she says to Rex.
Oh, we should have flirted so we could do a combo tie with freaking Mars.
Where did you come from? He looks her up and down and grins. I'm just an angel who fell from the sky, darling.
Let me out! I refuse!
I want to go home.
No! This is the... What that fucking game we played earlier?
What was the game that we played earlier?
No, the game that you forced me to play.
Oh, Error 143?
There's his little brother!
You try not to gag as the two of them flirt. You give a loud ahem and point Rex to the construction yard. He looks back at Mars over his shoulder and winks as he leaves. I feel physically repulsed. Alright. We need to... Just... Rex.
I know it his augment is
it's doggy ears. He probably does it doggy style. And yes, I regret what I said. I do. No, I didn't want to go into the garrison. Nice garrison, though. You okay, Nomi-nate?
Oh, curly fries.
We need toughness 40 or greater. We ain't there. She's looking over some official looking...
What's her toughness at? Nowhere they're at. Nowhere near.
26. She's looking on her cell phone and dismisses them as you walk up. And she says hi to us. And here's a new person.
Oh, you look like a little fucking ass. You look like a goddamn ass that's gonna cause trouble to all nations. You look like a Zuko before...
I was about to say!
You look like a fucking ass before being a proper... No, actually, you look like a fucking ass forever. You look like a Zuko before Zuko.
Okay.
And that's an insult to Zuko himself. Oh, my God. Oh, no. We already got a Chad looking watery Fabio shit. Why do we need a Zuko looking Zuko ass person? But insult to Zuko himself. Oh, my God. What? I nominate to bring your ass out of my planet. God damn it.
We need new blood, okay? Okay, this new boy from the heliosphere is a couple of years older than you. He's very handsome. And the missing arm gives him he has a missing arm, like Mother had a missing leg. Gives him a heroic battle-scarred vibe. He stands tall and ready for action, even though it's a normal day. The other recruits milling around the garrison give him a wide berth. He sees you staring and gives you a curt nod. My name is Vase... Lieutenant
Ovalacious?
We're gonna have to look up that word.
Oliviacious?
Oliviacious? It's like eggs or something? I don't know. He says, considering with a glint of challenge.
What the fuck is your name, Lieutenant Eggs?
Eggs Benedict?
No, I was about to say Lieutenant Egg-Sack. What the fuck your name is?
And you are? How do you introduce yourself? I'm just a kid. I practically run this place. I'm a soldier like you. I'm in the science. I'm an explorer. I'm a hard worker. I just want to have some fun before I die.
I guess I'm an explorer. Because we are trying to explore.
His expression doesn't change. Is that right? He says, with the air of a boy who's hard to impress. Nice to meet you, Solana.
So I try hard.
Yeah, I hear it's been a rough couple of years for the colony. Lucky thing our heliopause had come along just in time, he continues. Don't worry, we have some of the best soldiers. The very best. You're finna get kicked in the nuts, man.
Bro, I want that Cthulhu shit to come back and smack the shit out of you. You were talking about, this pain is gonna be easy. We got nothing.
Oh, hold on.
Watch when the Cthulhu shit comes in.
Listen. We were just doing fine before you came here. Or are you one of those best soldiers? Should we be an ass or better ass?
Which one is the better ass again?
Are you one of those best soldiers? Since he's saying that they got some of the best ones. Does that include you? Vice? That include you.
I think it's better because I feel like if we said the first one, I feel like you just like really now. You think you were doing fine before?
That's gonna be a punch to your damn face.
Yeah, and if he does the mom card shit, oh sweet Jesus, our mom was a war queen.
We train as a team, bud. Base says, then clears his throat. Yes, I've won more than my share of zero-G judo matches and virtual riflery tournaments, even competing against the adults. Being planted side is totally different. I bet I could take you.
Option.
Do not vomit on my carpet.
Oh, I actually felt visceral like all in the puke. Oh, help me. Even if Zuko
we don't have enough combat to say that we could take him.
I wish we did. So we can beat the shit out of him.
Plant side is totally different.
No, so, but, because I'm saying, like I said, he's a Zuko that insults Zuko himself. Let's say if it was Zuko in front of us and they had that option, we would definitely click that button. Him, visceral reaction of trying to puke.
Okay, being planet side is totally different. You tell Vase that firing a virtual gun is nothing compared to running for your life through the jungle while a wild Unisaur hunts you down. A Unisaur? Vase says, leaning forward a little, his eyebrows raised. Did you actually say something to interest him? That sounds like a fun sport. I would like to try it.
Oh, hey, no, we just made him into a poacher.
Oh my god, him and Dice are going to have some... Him and Dice are going to throw hands!
No, Dice is more with nature.
No,
he's against nature.
This is what I'm saying. Those two are going to fucking throw hands.
Oh, especially Dice is with nature. He's like, even though he's not good with people, you can see his love for the world because how new experiencing he wants to. Oh hell no!
Hells to the no. Any more new peeps?
What about tangent?
We're going to tangent next. We got another mushwood log. Okay. I just saw you roll your eyes.
Nothing.
Yes, nothing. So, what should we do?
Where's Dice? That's my question.
Dice probably is outside.
We spoke the cow already, right?
Yeah, we spoke to recalcitrants.
Bro.
There he is. Oh, you know he has something good to say. Should we go outside with him?
Because we still got people are gonna grow very like he already is iffy with the current Connolly that he's been with for several years. At least there's no hatred, but he's just irritated.
Yes.
Now we got these new people.
Oh yeah.
You just making his hatred go shooting through the roof.
Okay. And then Dad is over there, so
You gotta speak to Dad. What happened to him when they pulled him for the council?
It takes a long time to find Dice today. When you do, he's hiding in the bed of one of the transports used by expeditions. Don't make me go home, he says, pulling the dust tarp around himself. It's so crowded, I can't hear myself think.
I can.
You know what? I'm with you with that. I'm with you.
What is that second one? But what is the second? What is the limit for it to get the second one?
I dare you to bravery 80.
Where's that bravery at?
53.
Oh, we ain't nowhere near that building.
Yeah,
and we don't have a medicinal root.
And Dad wants to talk. Even though it hurts, you find yourself wandering over to geoponics. It feels not good to be here in the place your mom loved and ultimately gave her life to, but not good either. It feels like when you have a bruise and you can't stop yourself from pushing on it because the pain reminds you the injury is real. Like your mom dying is this huge invisible wound, and poking at it forces you to feel something instead of just being numb. Your dad is taking time off work. Your parents work double and triple shifts during the growing season this year, and now that's over, it feels so cruel. When people work hard, they should be able to look back on
and feel proud of what they were, but now they can't even look back. They look back, wow, we actually failed, and we had to rely on some bullshit, child-looking formula shit to help us.
Basically, you just said what the last sentence was. You find your dad sitting in your mom's personal garden. It's miraculously started to grow again, despite being trampled flat during the last attack and neglected during the famine before that. Still, various Ventruman flowers are starting to sprout, as well as hardier earth ones like dandelions. Your dad looks up and musters a smile. He pats the bench beside him.
Just sit quietly with him.
Yeah, that's just a moment. Your dad is good at sitting in silence. He holds your hand and you sit together. watching the bugs flit around the garden. Eventually, he starts to hum quietly. You recognize the song. It's an old favorite of theirs, the one they used to play after dinner, when they would sit and talk for hours about the future they envisioned on Vertruma.
This is not the vision they were looking for. I really feel like restarting the whole game, bro. This is just, I don't want to see mine not here. It just feels wrong.
You remember sitting at their feet and playing with your blocks, letting their weird adult words wash over you. They had so many plans. You think about your mom and how much she sacrificed for the future she'll never see. Your dad puts an arm around your shoulders and you sit like that for a long, long while.
I really don't like the fact that Mama's not here.
And Dad wants another moment.
Okay.
Like every pollen season, your dad gets the shimmer. The pollen is bad this year. Thick, heavy clouds of pink. Even your eyes are a little itchy, and your dad's not the only colonist spending the week in bed. You hear other people sneezing as you walk through the quarters. Bringing him
wait,
hot...
we're in pollen season? Can we escape?
First month. You're bringing him soup. Thanks, kiddo, your dad rasps. At least he's sitting up in bed now. Your mom never got sick. Not ever, your dad reminisces. I'm not sure she missed a day of work from the day we landed until the day she... I miss your mom. I wish Instance could find a cure already, he grumbles, his hand shaking as he lifts the spoon. 3 years and all she can suggest is bed rest and fluids. What good is all her research if it can't fix my headache? Your dad must be feeling really sick.
This gotta be a freaking warning.
He never complains about stuff. You check his temperature with your hollow palm, then dim the lights and bring him a cold pack for his forehead. He has a crust of glary pink gunk around his lips. Looking cracked and gross, he wiped it away. The glare is just everywhere on him. It's coming right out of his pores. He looks iridescent in the murky light flaring through the pollen outside. Hey, do you mind opening the window a little? For some fresh air? Smells like a sick person in here, he grumbles, pushing away his soup and rolling over in bed. Should we open the window or should we not?
If you open the window, that means more pollen shit is gonna come inside.
Okay. So we don't open?
Like, I mean, isn't indeed true, like, opening the air, get fresh air to breathe and stuff like that, that's good. But, ain't that just putting more bullshit pollen in your face?
True, but, like, he's the last parent we got, so I don't know what to do.
Oh, stop the button.
Stop poking it. You have to wave over it. Hold on.
I just did that several times. Why didn't you do that? Hello? Oh my god.
So should we open the window or not open it? I think he will sparkle in the light. Or we might see that there's something even more wrong with him and get him into a med bay if we open up the window. Because he's rolling over and going back to bed.
Okay, I guess open the window.
The pollen is already everywhere. You figure it's good to get some air circulation. You're pretty sure you learned about the miasma theory in class. Your dad, his eyes are already closed, breathes deeply, and falls asleep with a smile on his lips.
Oops, I don't like that sentence.
The worst of the pollen fog subsides in a few days, and he starts to look a little better.
Okay.
He gets back to work, which is good because there's a lot to do in order to rebuild the colony and get the heliopause's hydroponics up and running. You're still sweeping glittering dust out of your quarters weeks later, and that stuff gets everywhere.
Okay, fly out the window.
We're already over an hour.
Okay, at least make an attempt to fly out the window, then we can start from there.
So
fly out the window first!
You don't want me to save it first in case any bullshit happens?
You already did what bullshit just happened with.
Yeah. Well, override existential crisis. Okay. So you want us to run off?
Yes.
Okay.
If this is the word to speak to.
So let's go ahead and head out then. Where's the exit? Okay. Because honestly, I wanted to go through the Valley of Vertigo and get those
That's what I meant.
Varikis. Get them Varikis out of the way. Forage in the valley. We're getting our own food.
I mean, it's sort of too late for that, but yes. Oh, we gotta do the...
Utopia wants to talk.
There we go. I was about to say Chinese lady.
Chief Surveyor Utopia stops you and dies near the depot. Feel that? She asks. You can feel a kind of ominous, distant thumping, pulsing, regularly through the ground. If you can stand still, you can feel it vibrate up to your own body. It's like a massive global pulse.
So it is a hive mind.
Utopia says, checking the readout. I reckon it's naturally occurring, she concludes, but it's giving me the willies all the same. You two better check it out. Mine's sticking together and take readings on the way in case. You and Dice look at each other, excited. You follow the thumping, now an audible noise growing louder, west, until you've thoroughly triangulated its location. You know you're getting close, but it sounds like it's coming from all around you, and your instruments aren't precise enough to help.
Pause! I said get out the thingy.
Okay.
Until the next thing.
So, this is where we're saving.
Yes.
Okay, so we've basically been colonized. We got Wakanda. We got fucking Wakanda. Yeah, and we got new kids.
And I'm gonna your ass to get on my planet. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, so
the title of this episode is "I nominate your ass to get out of my planet."
Okay.
And they will understand when we find out the name of that person.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of rants in this one.
Freaking bullshit Fabio's tired looking piece of nonsense. The fuck you is.
Okay. Alright, I'm stopping the recording.